Hello and welcome to day 57 of 73. And today I wanted to talk about family. Now, every week or so, I try my utmost to call my sister. She's currently in Melbourne, Australia with her family. And it's always a challenge for me not only to line up the time zones, but also in the same vein to get her when she's not too busy or when she tries to reach me, that I'm also not trying to run around like a headless chicken. And so the rare times every now and then that we do get to sync up and have a substantial conversation, also with my middle sister who is in South Africa. I don't want to leave her out, but I'm talking about my eldest right now because we did have a conversation today finally after quite a long time. And something always feels inherently good whenever I talk to her. Now, sometimes the conversation matter is heavy. Sometimes it's either my son jumping into the call trying to show auntie what exactly he's working on right now, or it's my niece and nephew on the other side showing me their various athletic accomplishments because they're growing up so fast, and the most that I can be able to get I take as a type of update. And I wanted to talk about family today because there's something so steadfast in being able to have a group of people who initially they have no choice but to be on the same page as you and in your corner. But the older you grow and the more you see how people do drift apart, it only becomes more apparent and more important that you do have these people in your life, and you are essentially cultivating those relationships in the best way possible. And so I was talking to my sister today, and the first thing she said, I mean, I've known her my whole life. The first thing she said was, I definitely need to go get a haircut because I'm looking a little scruffy. Don't know if you've noticed over the videos, I haven't really taken that much of an effort to, you know, do something about the visage or the physical appearance, but I thought that was part of the aesthetic. We're just out here to talk about things that I'm doing on the daily, but she did also, through that, remind me that one, I'm always going to be her little brother, and two, that ultimately she is, from now until the end of time, going to be one of the strongest voices in my life as far as being able to look out for me is concerned. And so today was a very light-hearted conversation. We laughed a lot. We caught up. We naturally reminisced as well. So it was a very good time for me to be able to do that this afternoon. And with that being said, even though there are so many changes that I'm going through in my own life, it is reassuring to know that whatever stage I am at, that there is someone who not only has been there from the beginning, but also someone who will, by the looks of things, accept and love me unconditionally. I know she's seen me at both my absolute worst and also my best going forward. And that's not to say that it is limited to just that particular relationship, but I do believe there is a special place that family does have when you are being intentional about change and being intentional about where you are trying to go and how important it is that you are being mindful of the people that you're bringing along with you in the journey. Now, granted, it might not always be family. It might be friends that you are with for a long time, or it might be your partner, which I'm also likely to have that in my case. That is someone that I can lean to and be able to find as a pillar in my life. But understanding as well, and something that I've touched on previously, about having that support system and having those people around who are ultimately going to be gunning for your best interests, and to do whatever necessary work there is to adhere to that particular relationship. Sometimes it is hard, sometimes things move fast in this particular world, but as long as there is a clear understanding about where you not only stand with them, but also how you intend to keep nourishing and nurturing those connections is always important. So, yeah, thank you for your time.